Good evening, everybody. Let's start our sports dribble with the Fairfield girls hosting Albia. Fairfield in white. McKenna Ledger calls bank and is good for 2. Albia gets those points back +1. Tegan Bossert gets the long 3. Fairfield controlled the paint. Michaela Lunsford would score. Sammy Fritz led the Trojans with 15. Fairfield wins it 53-47. Next up, it's the same school's boys teams doing battle on the hardwood. Fairfield's Frederica Ferretti hits the long 3 on alliteration night. The Trojans' Landon Gamreth gets his own rebound. Then he hits a little hook shot for 2. Check out the great drive by Matt Baker at the other end. If that was good, this is better. It's Ferretti again. Fairfield wins it 58-56. In other boys' games, Ottumwa lost to Cedar Rapids Xavier 71-48. Mount Pleasant lost to Cedar Rapids Prairie 60-32. Centerville beat Putnam County 60-55. In girls' games, Sigourney beat Montezuma 59-34. Moulton Udell lost to Novinger 51-33. And Oskaloosa fell to Pella Christian 42-28.
Meantime, in Schuyler County, the Lady Rams were home for the Milan Wildcats. Schuyler comes in at 3-1 on the year. First quarter on a fast break, Amber Van Landingham to Kaylee Sessions, 2 of her 10 points on the night. Later in the quarter, Milan gets it to Savannah Taylor for the long 2. Now, second quarter, off the miss, Cheyenne Long is there for the putback. But in the end, too much Lainey Schubert creates some space and takes it in as the Lady Rams win 62-29. Schubert had 20 points. Same 2 teams going for the boys. Milan comes in with a win over Brashear, while Schuyler County beats Centerville. Early going, it's Raul Palacios with the left hand as the Wildcats led. But here comes Nathaniel Wheeler, dishes to Keaton Nelson. Nothing but net for the 3. Right before the quarter ends, Holden Stahlbaumer gives Milan the lead 11-9. Back and forth we go. Justin Seaton works the baseline to put the Rams up, and then rebounding always a key. Daniel Haley cleans that up as Schuyler County was leading when we left.
In other boys' games, Kirksville lost to Hannibal 46-44. Landon Motley led the way with 14. Brashear lost to Lynn County 59-26. Bevere scored on a last-second shot to beat La Plata 41-39. Atlanta lost to Meadville 74-28. In girls' action, Brashear lost to Lynn County 42-28. Putnam County stopped Centerville 37-24. La Plata bounced Bevere 52-38. And Atlanta lost to Meadville 55-40. It's the home opener for the Kirksville Wrestlers as they hosted Hannibal. Let's start at 285. Kirksville's Austin Dovin gets out of trouble, and he would go on to win his match 6-5. Moving to 195 pounds, it'll be McKenna Cook. He was cooking. He would get an easy pin against Mrs. Dillman's son, Brad. Next up at 170, Trey Stewart recorded a pin in the first period. There is Jim Kaburski with the signal. Boom. Hayden Hamlin started the night off with a pin at 106 pounds as he looked impressive. Let's move to 132. Tanner Sparks is only a freshman, but he looked good, and he would get the pin. Kirksville wins it 57-19. Kirksville will host the Tiger Classic Friday and Saturday. The Missouri football coaches all-state team has been announced. In Class 1, Milan had 5 players named to the squad. Raul Palacios was named. The first-team kicker teammates Aaron Richardson and Nathan Miller made the second team, along with Trace Windsor of South Shelby. Milan placed 2 linebackers on the third team, Bodie Egan and Kevin DeReich. Moving to Class 2, Clark County's Javen Ray was named the second team defensive back. Macon is represented by 2 players on the Class 3 squad. Wide receiver Brendan Watts is on the second team, while Josh Turner made it as a defensive back on the third team. Moving to Class 4, Kirksville's talented linebacker Nathan Farnsworth made it on the third team as number 88's hard work paid off.
waking up at around 7 o'clock to go lift every morning, Jeff pushing us through all the workouts he had, and just all those morning practices that we had was all paid off to get all state.
Nate really dedicated himself this offseason, paid the price in and out of the weight room, was a great leader on and off the football field, and very deserving of this award.